Okay, hello everyone. We're having a little bit of a rush start to the holiday vlog. I'll fill you in about what had happened later, or maybe tomorrow. But right now, we are going to go for some food because the hotel have kept the restaurant, thank you, open late for us because it is 10:30. Does that mean it's 11:30 their time now? Or is my watch updated automatically?
I have no idea.
I think it might be 11:30 their time, 10:30 our time. So we're gonna go down to there now. I'm not gonna take my camera because it seems like because we've just arrived. White sandals, please. Everybody's kind of like watching. So I just thought I'd pop on, say hello. I'll catch up with you after the, oh actually, I'll just put my sliders on, please. Sorry, Jack's helping me with shoes because we literally just have to go down now. We've just been brought to the room. I will catch up with you later. But yeah, it's all a bit of a whirlwind at the minute, isn't it? Okay, good morning everyone. So it is now the morning. Last night was just all a bit of like a whirlwind, like I described it last night. It was all over the place. So we got in. So we got the coach. Let me start again because I am half asleep still. We got the coach from the airport. The heat. Let me tell you, when we walked out of that airport, we both just started laughing because of how hot it was, and it was nighttime. It's warm. I know it's Egypt, so it's gonna be warm, but it's warm. So we then got on the coach and it was absolutely fine. There was only 2 stops including our hotel, and the first stop was literally across the road, so no problems with the coach. We got there, we came in, we got given a cold towel, which was lovely. Then we had to sign some stuff. They had me down as German for some reason, which really odd, but they had me down as German. Then I had to fill in Jack's details. Then we had to read we got like a welcome pack thing. Then we had to get our bands, which is actually really strange because this is a TUI Blue hotel, so I'm pretty sure it's all inclusive, so it's a bit strange how we have a band. But anyway, we then had to listen to some information and they took our passports off us because there was a welcome meeting at 10 AM today and we have to go to it. We don't get our passports back until we go to it, which I think is really strange. I don't think I should be like cornered into going to a meeting on my holiday at 10 AM after a travel day, but here we are. We're gonna have to go. We want to go anyway because there was, if you haven't seen it on the news, there was a shark attack on the beaches of Hurghada literally last week, so I kind of want to go anyway to see what the deal is with that. And also I think they said they're going to show us around the hotel or something, so I don't know. We wanted to go, but I'm just not happy about being forced to go to it. I understand they've got to give you information, but just give you it in a welcome pack. I don't know. Anyway, so we had that. Then we got given our keys to our room, and then we came into the room, and the guy who was carrying it, we had to like follow the guy who was carrying our suitcases because they kind of like just took our suitcases off us when we got to the hotel, and then we had to go find our suitcases again, tell them which ones were ours, and then they brought them up to the room, and we're on like the top floor in the back corner, and this guy was just sprinting to us. Like, he was so fast, and I was like, I always wear these stupid trainers when I'm traveling because I want like the chunky trainer vibe and they look really cute, but they're very uncomfortable, so I couldn't walk that fast, and I was just like, he's gonna have to slow down because I can't keep up with him. But we got there, brought the luggage in, and then we had to go straight back down because they'd kept food open for us, which is where we caught up. And so we literally I just changed my shoes and we went straight back down because, like I said, everything was just like go. So we're like, we're gonna have to go in case they're not keeping like food open for that long. So we went and I was starving. Keep in mind this was at like 10 o'clock. Like it was like 11 o'clock their time. This was like 10 o'clock. It might have even been later, you know. Like it was like 10 o'clock. I was hungry. I hadn't ate since that pizza in the airport, and that was at like 12. I had crisps, but I was hungry. And then all they'd left on for us was bread, little bits of cheese and fruit, which is fine, you know. We got here really late. I understand they can't keep like full dinner service on, but oh, and soup. I do not like soup, like any soup. So I literally had like 2 bread buns. There was halloumi, so I filled myself up on halloumi and olives, and that was it. So we came back here after, and I had some of the snacks that we brought, which is like the Nature Valley bars. That's all I had, I think, but I was still very hungry. So we came back here, ate, watched TikToks because we were absolutely knackered. You know, when you just want to be, like Jack kept describing it as, we don't want to go to sleep, we just want to be like comfortable. We just want to lay down and feel comfortable. So yeah, that's what we did, and now we are awake for this meeting. It's 5 to 10. Jack's just getting out of the shower. It's 5 to 10, babe. Jack's naked and I've got the curtains open to the balcony. We don't have the best view in the world, but it's all right. There's also a pack of cigarettes on the balcony, like a full pack, which is a bit binging. But we need, huh?
Because we didn't pay for a pool view. We've got a pool view.
Well, that's not really a pool view.
I think we can see the pool.
Yeah, we're kind of like, we're not facing back, so we're not facing away from the pool. We're facing like onto the pool, but the pool starts like way back that way. So we're facing, I don't even know how to describe it. We're facing onto the tennis court, really, in another building, and then the pool's like over there. But yeah, we need to go to this meeting. I'm gonna take you with me. I'm a little bit anxious about filming because if you've watched the Prep With Me video, you'll know I was a bit anxious about all this because my family had kind of put like loads of like insecurities onto me and like made me cling onto them. And my mama, the day before we left, was like, be careful who you film in, mind, because people don't like filmed over there. And I was just like, what? And like when she said it, I was like, right, okay. But now every time I've got my camera, I've got her in the back of my head being like, oh, people don't like being filmed. And I know no one likes being filmed, but I just got confident with filming myself in public places, and now I'm worried that like, because that woman in the airport as well telling me that the security was going to take my camera off me. I'm just like, so I'm nervous now. I'm vlogging. Oh, right, let's get to this meeting. Okay, we are done at the meeting. It went on for like an hour. We just came to the like self-service late breakfast thing, and look at these. Look at those pastries. Oh my god. Croissants, Nutella, bread, and then they've got a whole bloody fridge that you can just serve to yourself. Look at that. And this is just the self-serve breakfast. This isn't even the proper breakfast. Okay, so this is going to be a current theme. We have, when did our last vlog? When we were sitting with the food? You burnt your foot?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be careful of that.
Yeah.
Did our last vlog when we were having the food?
Yes.
Yeah. So we waited about because at the meeting the guy said there's like 3 reps. Was it 3? Yeah, because there's the fitness guy, Ben, and the guy who gave the meeting. I didn't catch their names. Need to figure that out. Anyway.
Amir, I think is the guy.
Amir. Okay. Anyway, the guy at the welcome meeting said that one of them, Ben, was going to give a walking tour to anybody who wanted it. So we stuck around until he'd finished with some of the guests and asked for a walking tour of, we thought it was just going to be of the hotel. Turns out it was like of the entire complex. We've been walking for like an hour. It's been like an hour, you know, walking around. But we thought it would be really useful for the hotel tour, which you guys should have seen. I always put them first because it just makes more sense with like, you know what it looks like if that makes sense. So you don't, in the vlog, I don't have to be like, this is what this looks like. I just put the hotel tour first, and then you can be like, ah, right, okay, this is what it looks like. So we thought it would be useful for us to do the hotel tour for YouTube if we got a hotel tour from somebody who actually knows the hotel. So we did that, and we went around the entire hotel, and then he also took us down to the beach, because this place has a private beach. Well, like a section on the beach, and then a bar, which is included in the all-inclusive things. So that was really good. Then he took us to go see some a la carte restaurants, because there's like 7 a la carte restaurants that you can choose to go to within your stay, like once. So we've had a good walk around. It's very, very warm. We didn't put any SPF on because we didn't realize we were going to be going like outside, so we were panicking a bit, but we think we're okay. We don't think we've burnt, but it was a bit worrying. I am bloody boiling though. I think my hair's gonna have to go up in plaits, because my hair is just stuck to me. I think anybody who has thick hair understands it, where it just gets stuck to you and then that's it. Like, the hair just goes disgusting. But the hotel looks really nice. And I think now the plan is I want to unpack, because I'm one of those people. I want everything unpacked. I do not like living out of a suitcase. It is stressful. So I want to unpack, but I think we're gonna have 5, because we're both very, very, very hot and sweaty. The aircon in the room isn't brilliant. It's good, don't get me wrong. It is cooler in here than it is outside. It's like 36 or 37 degrees outside. In here it's 20. We want it like 10. We are British. We like the cold. But the aircon only goes down to 20. So we're gonna need a little bit to cool off, and then we are gonna unpack. Yeah?
Yeah. It's 34 degrees now.
34, so it's gonna get worse. They've told us that it's probably gonna get up to 39 degrees at some point this week, because it's been very warm recently.
So as a comparison of how hot it is, we got that water bottle, what, 45 minutes ago?
Yeah.
That's really warm, that water now.
Oh my god, yeah, when we got down to the beach and I was feeling that, I was like, this water has gone completely boiling.
It was condensing.
Yeah, it was like ice cold, and by the time that we got down to the beach, it was very, very warm. But yeah, that's what's happening now. The hotel's very nice, it's very sweet, but it is warm. The aircon in the gym though,
it was like 12 degrees in the gym.
Bloody brilliant.
Yeah.
So good. And there's a billiards room, and that was very, very good as well. But there was like old man in there with his top off, so I was a bit like, I don't blame him. That was no kind of like thing. It's just like men. So yeah, that's what's happening now. Okay, so I've got changed into, how did we say this was pronounced? Still got the label on. Lazuli? Lazuli label. Okay, so I found these through Domi, if you follow her, Domi Waffles. So this is why, hang on, I need the light to show you. We can't figure out the lighting yet. This is why I was so adamant that I wanted these to come. Like, look how nice they are. They are so flattering. I don't look that great on camera, to be completely honest, but I do in person. I look mint. I love them. My boobs aren't big enough for them. That's why there's a little bit of gaping. But I don't think a small would have fit me round my lats. Like, I think it would have been a bit tight. But look at these. Aren't they just delightful? I got this one, and then if I can try and show you the color, that's the other one. I didn't think it was that bright, but it's all right, isn't it, babe? It's better than that bright green orange, not bright green orange, the bright green ASOS one. But this color is lovely. These are in a medium. They do, like you can see, they are a bit like non-fitting, but I'm happy with how they sit. Like, I think that's what matters when it comes to clothes digging in, is to what you're comfortable with, and I'm comfortable with that. And I love this color, and I couldn't get the bottoms in a large. The orange ones are in a large in the bottom, and both of the tops are a medium. I do like, I'm getting a lovely draft. It's all right, I said it was nice. What was I saying? I can't remember. I got the orange because that I could get that in a large. But I much prefer this color. It's like a petrol blue kind of green thing, but isn't it just, this is what I wanted, and it's the flattering cups on the small boobs, like, I just love it. This isn't as bad, like you can tell on this side, this isn't as bad when my arm's down. It's just because I'm vlogging that this looks really, really gapey. I think I want to keep the both of them, but I don't know whether I can justify the money. They were by no means expensive, like they were one of the most affordable ones. I am so pleased I was able to get some. But it's just, I don't have any money at the minute. So I would like to keep the both of them, but I just don't know whether I can afford it. But I do need bikinis for when we travel, and this is so lovely. I don't think I look as good on the camera as I do in person. I don't feel like I'm doing them justice. Hopefully I'll get some nice pictures in them. But one other thing is the material. Hang on, I've got to flip you around to talk about this. The material, what's it like, Jack? It's so buttery soft. Like I don't know how to describe it to you apart from buttery soft. I don't think I own anything this type of material. It is so nice, like so nice. So I will definitely be buying from, I need to learn how to pronounce them, but Lazuli label. They have loads of crisscross kind of bikinis as well that are in trend at the minute, but I'm not a fan of them. I enjoy this. So yeah, these are the bikinis. This is why I wanted them to come so freaking bad, so I didn't have to wear that ASOS one that I didn't like, and the one that makes me look naked, and then the one that doesn't fit me very well. So I'm very, very pleased. We have unpacked. So Jack's made the bed, isn't that lovely? Thank you very much. Jack's got his stuff there. This is just a bit of a, it's not messy, it's just cluttery. But that's how it kind of, like the only thing we've added really are the sun creams and then a few snacks. The rest was already here. Got the iPad on charge. I've got my stuff, got the books that I've brought. So I brought the Merciless ones, which I'm very, very annoyed about because I only have, what did I say, 20, I've got 20 pages left of that. So annoying. Then I've brought Malibu Rising because I read Seven Husbands when we came for our last anniversary trip and read that in a day, so I thought I'd carry on the theme. And then I've got Priority of the Orange Tree because I thought it would be a good one to start because I read a lot on holiday and it might be like easier to get through such a big book on holiday. Then I've got my headphones under there and then my memory cards and the batteries for both of the cameras. My perfumes and After Sun, I've put that there so I remember to put it on. Then in here we've got all the toiletries. We brought so many toiletries back and we aren't quite sure why. This has got my makeup and makeup brushes in, and the rest is literally just like little bits of toiletries. That's kind of like a more medicine-y one, and there's burn stuff in there. And then I've got all my face stuff here, so if you watch the prep with me you'll know I've just bought these to see if they're any good, and I'll just see how they go. That's my tinted moisturizer. It's Kiehl's Ultra Light Day UV Defense. It is actually quite good, you know, like I wear that when I can't be bothered to put any foundation on because it's got like quite a good coverage to it. Then just those face masks that I packed, and then I also brought a mist toner that I got free in, oh, Jack actually got it free in one of his Vegan Kind orders. So that's the toiletries. Then there's not, oh, that's all unraveled. Look how, can't. We have the clothes unpacked and then the bags at the top for hand luggage. You also get robes, which is very, very nice, and then some slippers. Then I have my shoes. Jack's put some shoes. He's got his shoes underneath there. Then there's the duvet because it's literally just a sheet at the minute. And then got my underwear, bikinis. That's my gym stuff. Then Jack's clothes, and then a few bits of mine. So, oh, and also my camera is in the safe because that is where it's staying until it is used. But yeah, that's it. These are the towels. They only give you two towels within your stay, but then you can request to change them, right? Like you can put them on the floor and you get new ones, but it's in a cute little bag that you can take down with you, which is very, very nice. But yeah, we're unpacked. I feel like we can chill a little bit now because like with that meeting thing and then walking around, it was a bit like there's a lot going on, whereas now we've unpacked, we can just actually get to the holiday part now and just go relax by the pool. This is the view. I'm sure you've probably already seen it on the hotel tour, but we only found out, so basically, hang on. Oh my god. Hang on, I need shoes on, don't I? Because the ground is literally so hot it burns your feet. That is the main pool, but then this isn't actually this hotel. That's a different hotel. Our hotel is literally just on this side, so that was interesting. We've got all, these are all the activity parts down here. I'm sorry if it's windy. And then that's another hotel. I think that must be getting redone though, because that pool looks a bit big and there's no beds. But we definitely heard like music going on at another complex. I'm not sure where that's come from. You can just see the sea. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. Can you see that little patch of blue? Let's see if I can point to it like there. That is the sea. So we're not that far away. Did you hear me? You can see the sea. Just slightly, you can see the sea. Have you seen the pool? The pool that's not in use? Weird, isn't it? Ugh. Anyway. Right. We need sun cream up. And then we're going down, correct? What time are we on? 1. 12.
Yeah.
1. Okay. And then are we just going to the pool and chilling?
Yeah. I think it's because that means one was like an hour long. And
Yeah.
an hour long.
Yeah. Do you want to actually figure out about excursions before we go down? So we've got this list of excursions, and there's a few that's like a little bit smaller that aren't on here. Like there's a trip into Hurghada tomorrow with one of the reps, and we might want to do that because that's something like, it's only like £12 each, and I think that's just covering the excursion. So maybe I said to Jack that maybe we should figure out what the other ones that we are doing are, because if we're going to be going around a different town anyway, the one tomorrow might be a bit redundant. But there's so many cool ones, but they're just so expensive. So there's a one to Cairo, which is where everything is, like the pyramids and the Sphinx and things like that. But you either have to get a bus, which, how much is the bus one? £93 each, which isn't that bad, you know, you get to go see the pyramids and stuff like that, and it's a bus, it's not too bad, but the journey is 6 hours, like not 6 hours altogether, 6 hours there and then 6 hours back. There is a plane one, which 40 minutes in the plane, that's £239 each. If we had the money, I wouldn't even think about it. I'd be like, yes, get me there now, because that is where I want it to be. But 239. So there's a load of good ones.
It's because it's effectively a private plane, so yeah.
Do you reckon it's a private plane?
It's on request, I'm assuming. It's either going to be a jumbo plane or like a little helicopter or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's just you or maybe you and another couple get in and go.
Yeah. It would be very cool, but it's very expensive. And there's also another one where you go to Luxor, which has like, there's a massive like palace like built into the side of the mountains and stuff, and that would be really cool. But then that's 3.5 hour journey. Like, it's just, everything's so spread out, obviously. But I want to see some of Egypt, and it's just so either long or expensive. So
there was a Cairo by boat as well, wasn't there?
Cairo by boat?
I'm sure it said Cairo by boat, and I'm sure it goes up the Red Sea.
Oh, no, I don't know. No, there's only air or bus. Anyway, we'll talk through it and we'll catch up with you later. Hello. We went through the excursions and we've picked one that we potentially want to do, but we want more information about a few of them, because on the list it literally just has the names of them and not what they are. So we went to go ask the rep about them. We also wanted to do the trip to Hurghada tomorrow, which is, it's not like a full-fledged excursion, it's just one of the reps takes people into Hurghada and shows them around the town, and then there's like free time and stuff. We wanted to do that as well, so we went to go see the rep, but he was with some people and we waited for like, what, like 10 minutes? And he still wasn't finished, so we were both hungry. We went and got some food. It was good, wasn't it? Full service this time, so there was actual stuff there that we wanted to eat. Didn't go too full on, Just had some like, I had just had some chicken and some chips. And how would you describe your food?
Vegetarian. Like aubergines and stuff, and some cheese and stuff.
Yeah.
Like
so
a tomatoey sauce thing.
If you haven't watched Travel Stuff before but you are subscribed and know Jack's vegan, he does vegetarian on holiday because it is very, very difficult to eat vegan. A good example being, there was a dish that was marked as vegan and it was like an aubergine dish. And it said vegan. Jack started eating it and it had halloumi in. So it's very difficult.
So it's the type of thing where like they do have vegan labels on things, but there's only like 3 things.
Yeah.
It's vegan, so it's like you eat 3 things for your entire holiday.
Yeah.
So I do.
But he's doing vegetarian, and you know what? With the type of cuisine, because it was all quite Egypt cuisine for lunch, rather than like they said that there's like theme nights on an evening. The Egypt cuisine has a lot of vegetarian dishes by default anyway, don't they? Because there's a lot of aubergine dishes. The guy was saying there's like lentil dishes, things like that. So we went and had some lunch. We're feeling very full. I tried not to overindulge, but I'm still feeling very, very full.
I'm feeling alright.
You feeling okay?
Yeah.
We went back to find the rep, and the rep's left. So we don't know whether we're going to be able to go on this trip tomorrow, because the guy said that if you want to go, you had to let him know by 5 o'clock, and the rep doesn't come back until 5 o'clock. So I don't think we're going to be able to go to that, but we'll try and ask. But then we have came down by the pool. We had to go back up to the room because we forgot our face SPF, but we came down to the pool, and we've got a lovely little day bed thing, a little double one. It's very, very sweet, and we're just sitting here by the pool. We are going to order some drinks. People come round apparently, but we haven't seen anyone. I think I'm going to go for a virgin mojito. That tends to be my go-to on holiday. And Jack's go-to tends to be a pina colada. And what are you going to have?
Makadi Gardens.
A Makadi Gardens, which is, it's like peach and mango flavouring. With rum and stuff. That keeps flashing me with the sun. Try it being shade and then it's like, boo! Guys, if you haven't grasped it already, Egypt is warm.
I was saying earlier that like, it feels like you're in the sun when you're not.
Yeah.
You know that feeling you get where you're like, oh, I
need to get in the shade.
I need to get in the shade. That's all the time.
So, I'm not going to say we're struggling yet.
Yeah, I'm alright.
No, not at all. 100% no. I was pulling a face there if you couldn't tell. So, we're just going to chill for a bit, probably read, have a drink, and just chill for the rest of the day. I think that's the plan for today, is to just chill and enjoy it. Hello everyone, it's now a little bit later. We chilled by the pool for ages. That's pretty much all we've done, right?
Yeah.
I finished, yeah, we went in the pool. Yeah, I gotta pick you back off, Jack. I finished my book, and that is about it. That's all we did. We've been back in the room now, cooling off and showering. We both kind of have headaches, so we came back to get some paracetamol. I don't think it's heat stroke, before anyone panics, because we have been drinking a lot of water. Like I drink a lot of water anyway. Like I probably drink the right amount for here at home. So we have been drinking enough. We just think we might not be used to the heat. So are you just getting your... No, right, I thought you were taking your pants off. So we came back and then just chilled, watched some TikToks. We are now heading off to tea. Everything seems to be operating earlier than what we're used to. Everyone left the pool at like 4 o'clock, and we were sitting there and we were like, where's everyone going? Because food doesn't start till 6:30. But I feel like we're succumbing to the pressure by going for food now, and it's 7:05. We normally don't eat tea till like 9, half 8.
When everyone was leaving as well, that's when it started to get to a temperature that was like not like swelling.
Yeah, it went down to like 33, 34 at that time, and the pool was so warm. It was so nice. So we're a bit not used to it. We were sitting there and we were kind of like, what should we do? Because the sun set, like we're in blue hour right now, so it's kind of like we didn't know what to do. We were gonna go down and play some ping pong and stuff, but because we had bad heads, we were like, just tonight we'll just sit on the phones. It's our holiday, we can do whatever we want. I know some people don't like it, They're just like, why are you paying so much money to sit on your phone and go on TikTok? But it's our holiday. It's what we like doing. It relaxes us. Anyway, so we are heading down for food now. It is the gala night theme. Are you going full linen, are you?
Yeah, but does it look too priest?
Possibly. Yes. The pants are fine.
You think?
But I think altogether it looks too priest. This is, we've found a problem, right? So, there is a dress code for the restaurant, which we've never had before, further than the point of them being like, don't wear your swim stuff. So don't wear your bikini, don't wear your swimming trunks. Here has said that you've got to wear long pants. Yeah, like men have got to wear long pants. And Jack hasn't brought many long pants. He's bought one pair.
Yeah, the linen pair.
The linen ones that he's got on. The rest are shorts, and they're not like, they're not anything not smart. Like he's got jean shorts. Did you bring the chino shorts?
Yeah.
Chino shorts, and then like the cotton type shorts that he normally wears. And when like, we're not sure why he's not allowed to wear them, because it's not like it's swimming stuff. Like he's allowed, like, so I don't know what he's gonna wear for dinner. So I don't know what's happening with that. We're gonna go down and see if anybody else is wearing shorts, and then hopefully he can wear them because it just seems so silly that he's not allowed to wear shorts. Anyway, we're gonna go down for food. Like I said, it's gala night, so it's all black and white themed. So I've just put like a little black dress on. Does that not fit?
I've definitely put this on since.
You haven't though.
I mean, it doesn't fit my arms though. My arms are tight.
Oh my god, that must have shrunk.
My shoulders are tight.
Oh
yeah,
my
this.
god. Oh my god.
So yeah. Oh no, this shirt was always a little bit tight.
Little bit tight,
because
yeah.
I was going to put it over a shirt, but I mean that's on my arms, that's tight there, I can't get my finger in it.
Right.
That's definitely, that's not, but there's no fat in my arms either, so it's not like I'll just put on weight and have muscle.
I told you to try everything on before we came.
Oh, I just thought
God.
It's a nice problem I have.
It is, but I mean, we haven't brought it. Oh my god. Anyway, I will finish telling you about this gala night. They've got, it's fine, don't worry. They've got like cocktails being served like at dinner. And then the dinner's, like, I think they said that because it's a gala night, it's just like all type of foods. Whereas normally they have like a theme where they do like Egyptian or African or Italian. Whereas I think tonight it's a bit of everything. So, and then the entertainment is a management presentation. And then, what is it? Tonight? Yeah, but there's something else as well. I can't remember what it was either. But that's what's happening tonight. We need to go sort Jack's situation out. So I'll take the camera with me and see if I can get anything. We are in food. We were in somewhere with not very good lighting, so I do apologise. There was a bit of everything. Jack's plate piled high. And this is mine.
You go, Mamma Mia, and now I really know, my, I should never let you go.
Good morning everyone, it is now the next day. We last vlogged before food? The food? No, after food. Hang on, let's check. Just checked. Before food. The food was better than the night that we arrived. There was definitely more because Jack was worried, wasn't you? But it's definitely better. I'm gonna have to brush my eyelashes. It was alright. It was a bit of everything, so it was just a bit jumbled of like what to get. Then we went and watched the entertainment, which was a band, a Spanish band, really oddly, for being in Egypt with the majority English people. It was weird that it was a Spanish band, but it was alright, it was good. There was a lot of Spanish songs though, so we didn't know anything. I think we knew like 3 songs, but it was alright. It was too windy to play cards. Cards kept going away. and then we came back here and went to sleep. We are off to breakfast now and we need to go, so I'll take you with me and I'll try and get some footage. I forgot to show what I was wearing. If you've been here since Lanzarote, you'll know this was a staple for Lanzarote, but these pants are fitting quite a bit differently than what they did in Lanzarote because I've put on weight since then. So I don't think they're going to be as much of a staple because they don't have the desired ruching effect, and also I keep getting a massive camel toe. And this, my favourite top, subscribers know this is my favourite top, it's the strappy one. Look at the marks on it. I am absolutely gutted. I think it's sun cream from the last time we were away. I am gutted. I will do everything once I get home to fix this top because I bloody love it. Even if it requires bleaching, I will do it. But yeah, this is what I'm wearing. Got little earrings on and just sliders. The breakfast, the pastries alone are my type of thing. I'll have to show you, I'll have to go back around and show you this is what I have. There's not a lot of savoury because a lot of the savoury stuff is cooked in peppers and I really don't like peppers. So I got some bacon. There's like an open sandwich thing, but just the pastries. We are back in the room. We sat down in the reception for a little bit because we were trying to catch Ben, the rep who's doing the trip today, to ask about whether we could still go or not because we forgot to go to the rep last night, and he was going to come see us where we were sitting, but then it was a while, so we went and sat in reception and we saw that he was with someone else, so we just kind of waited about till he was done and we were able to go. So we are going into Hurghada today, which is exciting. I get to take my camera and we'll get to take some pictures. That isn't till 1 though, so it is 11 now, so I think we're gonna get sun creamed up and go sit down by the pool for a bit, yeah, and we'll come up like 12:30ish to get sorted. So down for like an hour and a half because guys, I'm cold sitting here in the room with the aircon on. I've actually gotten a little bit cold for the first time in the holiday. It's not full-blown cold, I just feel a little bit of a chill, and for Egypt that's cold. I wanted to mention this because we only just really figured this out. So I had a quick Google because there was someone in the complex that I just get a bit of a gay feel from, as being somebody who's in the LGBTQ community. I feel like I have a gaydar and I was getting a bit of a gay vibe from them, and it made me think about how Egypt is with LGBTQ, and it was something that hadn't really crossed my mind. And I know that's very privileged of me because I'm with a man, so I'm in like a hetero looking relationship, so it's very privileged of me to not even have to think about that. And we googled it, and Egypt isn't very good with that sort of stuff, and it's, I don't know, it would have made me reevaluate more whether I wanted to come here if I'd known that beforehand, because obviously like you want to support different countries' economy and experience different cultures, but you also don't want to support countries that aren't good with everyone. So I just wanted to highlight that it was stupid of me to not think about that before we came here and booked it. And I am very sad that Egypt isn't okay with LGBTQ stuff. So I just wanted to talk about it a little bit and not feel like I'm being like completely blind to it. And it's not okay. Countries shouldn't be outlawing homosexuality or persecuting people based on their sexuality. It's absolutely vile, and I think it's disgusting that this country does that. So I just wanted to highlight it. Anyway, we're gonna go down to the pool for a bit, chill, and then off to Hurghada. We are ready to go. Show yourself. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I'm too practical. Yeah, I'm wearing the same as yesterday with my little bikini cover up. One thing to say about this bikini, stained my body. I know you probably meant to wash it before use, but it came 15 minutes before we left for the airport, so I couldn't wash it. But I had green stains all over my body. Never mind. We are at the pool and they have just came around and given cold towels, which is lovely. What isn't lovely is the hotel next to us has music blasting. I don't know, typical. literally just stopped as I started saying something about it. It's been very loud. We got another, what are these called? Cabanas? These? Yeah. Yeah, got a cabana, and we are right next to the pool this time. Very pretty. Yeah. We're just chilling. I'm reading a book. I started Malibu Rising. I don't think I'm going to read it as fast as I did Seven Husbands, because I literally read that in like a day and a half. But yeah, just chilling and reading, and I've got my cold towel. Okay, we are off. This is what I'm wearing. Got my big hat on that I've never wore. Feels obnoxious, but never mind. Jack's wearing his new shorts and his Reese's top. Reese's top. I keep saying Reese's like Reese's Pieces. He's not wearing a peanut butter company's top. Right, let's go.
Yes.
Driving for what, like
20
half an hour, and we've been getting a lovely history tour, but we've stopped at a viewpoint and this is it. So I don't know if anyone can see, there is like Hurghada, and then look how blue the ocean is. That's an island there in the middle, and then coming back around, it is very pretty. I'm just struggling. Hang on, I'm going to go on the shit. I'm just struggling with the heat and the journey. It's just a bit difficult. We have just arrived to the mosque. We are allowed to take pictures and videos of it. I feel awful because I'm wearing a dress, but we are here. It's absolutely beautiful. Look how tall these towers are. Beautiful. Hello everyone. So we had a bit of a nightmare. So we got to, where are we? The marina in Hurghada, and basically he was like, right, you've got free time until 5 o'clock, and we came at about 3, so 2 hours or 2.5 hours or something, right? And he was like, right, you've got free time, you can either go like shopping, or you can go to one of the pubs or things like that, go get some food. So we left the wallet in the room, right, which had Egyptian money in, so it's annoying because we have Egyptian money, and all of Jack's cards, thankfully, well thankfully I keep an Amex card, my Amex card, in the back of my phone. So we were like, right, okay, and we went into the rep and we were like, is there an ATM anywhere? And he pointed us to one. We went to the ATM and put my pin in, got to the end, and it was like it asked how much money we wanted and stuff, and then at the end it was like, it's the incorrect pin. And I was like, right, okay. So then we went through it again, put the pin in, went through it again, and at the end it was like, incorrect pin. So I made Jack like take it out because I was worried it was going to swallow my card. Like I was worried it was going to be like 3 attempts and that's it, you've lost your card. So I made Jack take it out, and then we had no idea what to do because Egypt's a closed currency, so you can't really use cards a lot, and you need money for everywhere. And we're like, we don't know what we're gonna do. So I turned my data on because it said that it was £7 per megabyte of data, and it caps at like 15 meg, which is £50. So we're like, we're just gonna have to bite the bullet because on Amex you can view your app and view your pin and change your pin. So we were like, we're just gonna have to bite the bullet, turn data on for however long it takes to get the pin, and then turn it off. And so I turned my data on, and I pressed like view pin, and then you had to do a security test and then get like a security text and then put the text in. And we got up to putting the text in, and then O2 text saying you've hit your £50 cap. So we couldn't get onto my Amex and see my pin, which I'm pretty confident is the pin that I was putting in, because I only have one pin. I know that's not great, but I only have one pin. I rarely use it because I use Face ID everywhere, but I only have one pin. I'm pretty confident that's what it is, but we couldn't get on to view the pin. So then we just started walking around. We're both very flustered at this point. We're calling it calm now, but at the time we were just kind of like, what are we gonna do? We're here for 2.5 hours in the boiling heat with only one bottle of water. We don't want to shop, we can't shop, what are we gonna do? So then we came and we sat where we are now, and we're like just sitting, just being like, okay. But then Jack was like, why don't we go back to the English pub, which is where we were kind of like dropped off, and ask them if they've got Wi-Fi. And then we went in, because I used the toilet there to begin with, so then we went in and Jack asked, he was like, can we use your Wi-Fi? And he started making like snarky remarks, being like, oh, you're looking for somewhere else to eat, are you looking for the best place to eat, because we'd already been in and left. And then I was just like, no, we've got no money, we can't get in anywhere, I've used £50 in my data on my phone, it's not giving, like, it's not accepting the pin, stuff like that. So then he let me have the Wi-Fi password. Then, hang on, I'm gonna stop because there's a lot of people coming. Anyway, he gave me the Wi-Fi code, went on the app, and basically the view pin thing disappeared, completely gone from the app. No way of finding any details of any from my card, like none at all. So then we'd asked for some drinks, because then we were like, oh well, we've got a card machine, we'll just get some drinks here. Put the card to the contact list, didn't work. Put the card in, it wouldn't even accept the card to ask for a pin. So we're just like, right, okay, well, it doesn't matter. We had to walk out, and then I just broke into tears because it was a lot. Like, it was a lot. Like, no money in a place that we don't know for 2.5 hours, no drinks, no nothing. So I just started crying and we walked around the corner, and then, bless him, the owner came out and was like, are you okay? What's the matter? And we explained the situation, and he was like, come in, cool down, because he had aircon. He was like, come in, cool down, I'll get you a drink whilst you try and sort this. He was like, even if you want some food, that's fine, take it. My wife's got an English bank card, you can just transfer her the money. I trust you, yous are fine, just come in. And he just kept being like, yous are fine, don't cry, just come in, cool down. And he was lovely about it, he was so nice. He gave us some drinks, and whilst we were having the drinks, we were like trying to get it sorted, and it's just, we have no idea what's happened with my Amex. We don't know if it's like realised we're in Egypt and then banned the card because it thinks we're not in Egypt, or, but then it hasn't texted me to say that, and it didn't do that with Corfu, so we don't think that is the issue. We have no idea what's going on. So we sat and had a drink, calmed down a bit, and then we've just went for a walk along the marina, and now we're just sitting in some shade and looking at the very big yachts. The sea is such a lovely colour, you can't really see it on the camera, but it's just this lovely like bluey green colour, isn't it? How you doing?
Stressed, but okay.
Yeah. It's frustrating because we've got money at the hotel, so
I think it was just the fluster of, because we arranged this trip like this morning when we were having breakfast. I think it was just the fluster of how quick it was that we just didn't even think. It didn't cross our mind that we needed to pick up the wallet and the money.
Yeah, but it's been a lovely drive out here, and then the mosque was beautiful. We couldn't go in because it's Eid, so it's closed, which is completely fair enough. I felt really uncomfortable anyway. I mentioned it briefly when we were there, but I felt very uncomfortable because I'm wearing like a little mini sundress, and I didn't know we were going to a temple. I thought we were literally just coming to see little different spots in Hurghada, but one of them was the biggest temple that there is in Hurghada. So all the way here I was panicking, wasn't I? Because I just felt so uncomfortable. We figured out that we had no money as well. So all the way into Hurghada.
It was literally like he asked, do you have your wallets?
As he pulled away.
Yeah, as he pulled away.
Yeah, he was like, do you have your passports? And people were like, no. And he was like, he made a joke about taking me back to the airport because he's sick of it. And then he was like, does everyone have their wallets? And then we didn't say anything. As it pulled away from the hotel, so we couldn't go back in and get the wallet. So all the way here I was panicking about the money, and then panicking about what I was wearing, because I just felt so disrespectful wearing this, especially on Eid. Like, I just felt awful. But we pulled up to the mosque, and then he was asking if anyone wanted to go in the mosque, and I was like, I would, but I'm not dressed appropriately. And he was like, oh, they'll give you coverings, like a full, I don't know what the full thing's called, basically like a hijab, but the whole outfit as well. I was like, oh yeah, I'll go in then, of course I will, because I think it would be beautiful to go in. But then it was closed because of Eid, so we were outside taking pictures, and it was beautiful, wasn't it? It was so beautiful. So we got some pictures there. Then we came here, had the panic, and we're here till 5, and then we're heading back to the hotel. Yeah. Well, everyone will be inside the hotel anyway by then.
Yeah, they will. We'll go in the pool.
Yeah, we'll go to the pool. So we're just a bit of a hot mess.
We didn't even think about lunch today either. I mean, I'm not that hungry.
I'm alright, yeah.
It kind of occurred to us like on the way out that, oh yeah, it'll be out for a long time.
Yeah.
But I mean, did I already say about the guy kind of just let off with the drinks? He was lovely about it.
Oh no, yeah, he just let us off because we asked for the bank details at the end, and they gave him this, and we were like, how much? And he was like, well, what are you getting? And we were like, well, it's just for the drinks that we've just had. And they were like, oh my god, no, you're fine, just take the drinks, you're okay. It was so lovely. I think that's all that screaming. I don't know. Hopefully it's just fun screaming. That doesn't sound like fun screaming. Oh my god, what's happening?
It doesn't mean like
another shark attack. Why are people running towards it?
To help, I think.
We don't know what that screaming was, but people seem to have calmed down a little bit. Like, as in, like, people are walking around the area, but we don't want to be those tourists that just come over when you hear screaming and just be like, what's going on? So we think the screaming stopped, so we think everything's okay. We're saying, what's it called? Lucas. Is it Lucas Bar?
Lucas Bar, yeah. Or in Hurghada Marina.
Yeah, so would recommend highly if you're here. They're very, very nice people. But yeah, that's what happened, and we'll be going back to the hotel soon. It is now a little bit later. When we got back, we went and we started putting our feet in the pool, didn't we? Because we were both really, really warm, and I was like, why don't we just go cool down, shove our feet in the pool? And then we ended up sitting there for ages, and it was lovely. It really, like, yeah, Jack just said lighten the mood. You probably didn't hear that, he's a very quiet talker. It did lighten the mood, it's probably a good way of putting it. So we sat there and chilled for a bit, and then I took some pictures of the hotel on my big camera, just because the lighting was beautiful. My favourite time of day is, like, it's not golden hour, but sunset colour. No, just before, I think, where it's like kind of pinky and blue. It's my favourite time to take pictures, so it was then, so I took some pictures. Then we came up and just chilled. We haven't had Wi-Fi all day, apart from that 30 seconds that I got charged 50 quid for, and when the lovely owner let me in on his Wi-Fi. So we've just been on our phones. What have I been doing? Oh, I've been adding onto my story on my travel Instagram, and Jack's been in the shower because we were sweaty and he felt minging. So yeah, we are now gonna go down for tea. I'm literally just wearing the same thing with my earrings, just because it's a cute dress. I shouldn't have worn it today, but it's a cute dress and I cannot be bothered. We're just gonna go down for tea. Oh, when we got back, we got some food from the all-day snack thing because we were both hungry, because we had no money for food. So we've had a little snack. So we're gonna go down now. What time is it, bub?
It's 7:30.
7:30. I've lost my phone. Anyway, I'm gonna go down. I'll take you with me, see if we get any footage, but I don't want it to be like too repetitive, and we're probably gonna do the same thing as we did last night. So I'll take you with me, but there might not be much footage. So it is a lot later. We've just been in a conversation with another couple for like 3 hours. 3 hours, that was an exaggeration.
Couple of hours?
Couple of hours. It was the type of one where you're not allowed to leave. They were lovely, but we kept getting dragged back in. But they were lovely, lovely people. But we are sitting in a different place. We're sitting in, what's this called? I don't know, something bar. You can hear the entertainment going in the background. The entertainment was a bit of a weird one. We went and sat down for the entertainment, but then it was just 2 singers and it was quite sad songs, so we were like, we'll just go sit up here because it might be quieter, because that other music was on as well. So we were hearing like our entertainment and then another hotel's entertainment, so like we'll go sit at the top and it might be quieter. It was not. Then we got curtailed into that conversation, and then we were talking about the entertainment, and they were like, I was saying it was the singers, and they were like, oh no, some other people went down in like costumes before, and I was like, I want to see other entertainment apart from singers. So I went down watched the end of that, and it was like acrobatics. What did I call it? Contortion kind of stuff. Then came back up, and then we're in the conversation again for another hour, but they've left now. And now we're just sitting. The only thing about being up here is that we don't get the wind, so it is very, very warm. So Jack is suffering with the heat a little bit. So not sure how much longer we're going to sit here for. See how you do. Yeah.